Hey guys, it's dimly lit today because I'm dependent upon my little salt lava lamp, but I am about to go to sleep. I just really wanted to quickly discuss some sensation that I had this morning. Basically, right, let me get this set up. I've always been fascinated by sleep, dreams, your subconscious mind, like that whole realm and what the fuck is going on there. And especially when I was into my conspiracy theories, I was really, I would listen to podcasts, watch documentaries and everything. I was fascinated. But for the first time in a long time this morning, I had a experience which I thought I'd discuss. And basically, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m, so I got out of bed and got up at 9 a.m, but I woke up at 6 a.m, kind of like in the night. I went to the toilet, came back and went back to sleep. But I can't even explain it. For 3 hours, I was on and off dreaming. I'd wake up, go back to my dream, wake up, go back to my dream. But I was going back to the same dream. Well, I'm explaining this so terribly. So I was having this dream and it became really vivid. And then I became conscious that I was in a dream, so it was a lucid dream. So I had control of my actions. I was like, this is so cool. And I was like, I don't know, playing. I couldn't recite what I was doing now. Like, I don't actually remember what I was doing. I just remember the sensations. And I was playing around with it. And then I was also playing around with tapping in and out of the dream. So I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it's like I kind of found some sort of loophole where I would wake up and I'd be lying in my bed, and for like moments I'd be paralyzed. It was like a form of sleep paralysis. Like, I was still consciously awake. I was definitely awake, like it wasn't part of the dream, but I couldn't move my body. And then I'd end up like back in the dream, in the same world that my mind had created. Like, it was like this, I was tapping into to this universe of, like, do you know when you have the same dream a few nights in a row or something, and it's just quite free because it's like, I don't know, the sense of you've been there before. And yeah, it was the same dream. And then I'd like fully wake up where I could move my body, and I'd be like, well, what the fuck's going on? But then I'd fall back into sleep, back into this dream world, which was the same one. And basically for 3 hours I was going in and out of this same lucid state, same world. That I don't know, it was just so fucking weird. And I didn't even like remember this had happened until I was on a walk and I was listening to a podcast and it said something about dreams. I was like, oh my God, I literally had this morning. And it was just the craziest thing. It was like lucid dreaming, sleep paralysis, like all of it in one. Nothing scary, just weird. And I've not had something like that in a long time. And now I'm not putting it down to anything, and there are probably so many theories as to what it could be. I have no idea what it is, but I think it is really freaky. It's just like I've tapped into this alternate dimension. And I didn't actually, like, when I was dreaming, I remembered I didn't want to ask anyone. Like, you know when you realise you're in a dream and you ask someone, am I dreaming? And then they react really freaky. Like, I was having such a good time that I didn't want to, like, make it freaky. I didn't want to take it that direction. So I literally chose not to do that and just make the most of being conscious in this dream. But yeah, crazy phenomenon that I had this morning. I used to get this thing, I don't know if anyone else gets this. I know that people recite like sensations that they had as kids that they couldn't really explain. My one was, it was usually when I was ill, like sick and stuff like that. I'd have this thing called big small. I'd always have really, really fucking weird sensations sleeping and stuff. And I used to have night terrors where I would just like eyes open, be screaming, but I was asleep. So my mum thought I was possessed for a while. That was when I was very young. But big small was basically like everything felt so far away and zoomed out, and like the visual where you zoom out of the world like really quickly, everything felt like that, but also so close at the same time and so big. It was just, I can't fucking explain it, and it makes no sense. But I said it to my mum when I was young, and it used to freak me out a lot. Like, I used to wake up in the night being like, I'm getting big small again, I'm getting big small. And I'm pretty sure she's had it herself before or something when she was younger, or had similar sensations, so she'd comfort me about it and be like, it's all right, I've had it. But what is that? What are all these weird fucking things? Like, I don't know. It's actually mental, isn't it? And it's also mental that you can like train your mind to start lucid dreaming, and that's how people do that. what's that thing that was like trended on TikTok where you can like create a dream world and travel there and live another life? Can't remember. I'm not good with my terminology. This used to be one of my main issues, is I'd do so much research and I was fascinated by everything, but I couldn't speak to too many people about it because I can't remember what I'm trying to say. That was the most random video. I just wanted to talk about it and say that it's just so fascinating. And as kind of freaky as it was, I really enjoy these experiences. It just makes, I don't know, it's all a bit surreal, isn't it? And it's just cool. So, no idea what that was. If you've had anything similar, let me know. And that's that. I'll be going to sleep now. I've been having really vivid dreams recently. I'm going to start writing them down again in my notes as soon as I wake up. I used to do that and then boom, you can remember it. But now I go my whole day and I just forget what I dreamed about. And usually they're pretty significant as well. So, yeah. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.